Morning, guys. You can see time is around 8:50. Let's look into yesterday's Bitcoin trade analysis. The first thing what we need to do is to mark the weekly VWAP level. You can see this is the Monday. And in case if you can see if weekly VWAP level showing any confluence, you can see here the market showing some sort of support. And here market is facing some sort of rejection. But let's look into that deep later, guys. And to mark the mid of the first candle, or you can consider the opening also, guys. And see in case the opening price here showing any sort of confluence over here, or the mid of the first candle. So this is the mid of the first candle. So let's try to plot that. And what you can see here is that the market clearly showed some kind of bullish momentum over here in previous day, where price taking support from 200 moving average. And if you consider this swing momentum is the low to high of this candle, you can see the price taking support from 50 levels over here. You can see this kind of support over here. This is the 50 level where price is taking support, or you can consider even an order block level here as well. You can see this momentum over here where actually price broke the structure high. So you can consider this swing order block level where price is taking support. This is a 5-minute order block as well as 50 level. Both are in confluence here for you to take long position. And you can see rejection of price from these levels, clearly signifying some sort of bullishness. And if you try to plot the daily VWAP level, you can see this candle over here broke the 9 as well as 20 moving average as well as the day VWAP level towards the upside and closed above that zone when price rejecting from these levels. So in case if you might have even entered long position here or seeing this kind of support, you could have easily entered long position here, keeping your stop loss just below that candle. And in case if you try to plot the Fib extinction levels, guys, the swing of this low to the swing of that high to the swing of this low, you can see you could have easily targeted the 100% move. Or if you consider the common point between this to the common point between this to the common point between this, let's consider the swing itself, guys. Or if you consider this momentum over here, the order block level over here, you could have targeted the 100% move here, guys. You can see the market almost reached all the way to 100% move. So you could have easily targeted all the way here. And after this kind of retracement, you could have tried your stop loss all the way to this zone once if this level has been broken, or tried all the way to this momentum where after this kind of impulsive candle, the price would have continued further. But here, due to some resistance level, you can see here the market faced resistance here. And again, the market came here all the way to this level and facing same sort of resistance and market trying to head towards the downside. And if you consider this swing momentum, which actually broke this high, guys, you can see the market clearly broke this structure high over here, clearly signifying another breakout structure with a fair value gap, or you can consider with momentum. And if you consider this swing low to swing high, the low to high of this candle, you can see price taking support somewhere here, the 50 levels over here, where price is kind of consolidating. But you can see after this kind of consolidation, the market tried to head higher, even broke this structure high as well, clearly signifying some sort of support. But after this, the market faced resistance from this level. As you can see here, the market formed a choke over here. And if you consider this internal structure is the high of this candle to the low of this candle, you can see this is the 50 level where price is facing some sort of rejection from these levels, the 50 level. And again, market aggressively broke structure towards this side, clearly indicating a clear break of structure over here. And if you consider this aggressive selling, guys, and if you consider the high of this candle, the common point between this to the common point between this to the common point between this, you can see the price rejecting from 0.38 level over here, clearly signifying some sort of bearishness. And what you can do is that if you try to plot the Fib extinction levels, guys, the common point between this to the common point between this to the common point between this, you could have targeted the 100% move, or you could have targeted all the way to this order block level. You can see clearly the market came all the way to this order block level here, or the midway between the 0.5 as well as the, you can see, you could have clearly targeted the midway between these guys, the 0.5 level over here. Since the market here came all the way to this order block level over here, so you could have easily taken short position here after seeing this kind of bearish candle, keeping your stop loss just above that candle and targeting all the way to this low. And again, here you can see the market again broke this structure towards the downside. You can see clear break of structure. And if you consider this swing momentum, the high of this candle to the low of this candle, you can see price again rejecting from 0.5 levels. And if you try to plot the Fib extinction levels of this zone, the common point within this to the common point within this, to the common point within this, you can see you could have targeted the 100% move here. But definitely you could have traded all the way to this order block level. You can see the market here taking support from this order block level. And again, price is trying to head higher. And clearly the market broke or structures towards the upside. You can see this chalk formation over here, or you can consider this chalk formation, or you can consider this order block chalk formation. But you can see the market failed to break this high, guys. The order block level over here. You can see the market came all the way, was here, rejected price from these levels. In case if the market sentiment would have been bullish now, guys, you can see the market trying to head higher here. You can see rejection of price from 9 and 21 moving average, and the market is trying to head higher. So in case if you might have taken long position, you could have taken with this candle, keeping your stop loss just below that candle itself and targeting all the way towards the upside. This is how you could have easily taken, guys. You can see the market came, mitigated this order block and showed some kind of rounding bottom pattern over here, clearly indicating some sort of demand over here. And once the market, after this kind of bearish momentum, rejecting price from lower levels, and market is trying to break the 9 as well as 20 moving average and the 200 moving average here, clearly signifying some sort of bullishness. We could have easily taken long position here, keeping your stop loss just below that candle and targeting all the way to the 5-minute order block over here. Or you could have waited for retracement, guys. Once the market clearly broke this structure high, you can see clearly the market clearly formed a chalk formation over here. And what you could have done is to mark the common point between the swing low here to the swing high here. You can see the market here taking support from 0.38 level. Market taking support from 0.38 level, as well as the daily VWAP level, as well as the 21 moving average. This is the 0.38 level. So what you could have done is to enter your long position here, keeping your stop loss just below that candle itself. Or you could have taken here, guys, keeping your stop loss below this candle itself. And in case if you try to draw the Fib extinction levels, the common point between this to the common point between this to the common point between this, you can see the market failed to make move all the way to 100% move. But here market faced rejection from its 5-minute order block, and you can consider the 0.5 as well as the 0.6 level over here where market is facing rejection, clearly signifying some sort of bearishness. So you could have tried your stop loss all the way to here, guys. After this kind of bullish momentum, again the market retraced and market is trying to head higher. In case if the market sentiment would have been bullish and would have been broken towards the upside, the market, you can see market taking support here, retracing back, and market would have easily broken the structure towards the upside in case if the market sentiment would have been bullish. But you can see this swing momentum over here, guys. You can see this swing momentum changed the whole perspective from being bullish to bearish. And the last support has been broken here. You can see this is the last support of this swing momentum where market actually broke structure and formed a chalk formation over here, clearly signifying bearishness. So and after this, the market, after this chalk formation, you can see this kind of retracement. When considered to this impulsive momentum, this kind of retracement is very bearish, guys. You can see the market, there is no imbalance, no fair value gap, or nothing, guys. You can see. And after this, the market showed another bearish candle over here. After this chalk formation, you can consider this order block level also here. And after this, the market mitigated its order block level and showed aggressive selling towards the downside. So this is where you could have easily taken short position after this kind of huge bearish candle, clearly keeping your stop loss just above that candle and targeting all the way towards the downside. So if you consider this momentum over here, guys, the common point between this to the common point between this to the common point between this, initially you could have targeted the 100% move, the 2.68 level, or you could have targeted all the way to 3.6 level. You can see. I hope you're understanding, guys. You could have easily targeted the 2.6 level over here, keeping your stop loss all the way, trailing your stop loss, or as long as the market is trading below the 21 moving average. You can see here, once this impulsive candle broke the 9 as well as 21 moving average towards the downside, you can see the market all the way traded below the 21 moving average. Only here, the market showed some kind of rejection of price. So if you consider this recent swing, guys, the low of this candle to high of this candle, you can see clear break of structure. And if you consider this swing momentum, the common point between this, the high of this candle to the high of this candle, you can see the market rejecting price from 550 levels over here. This is the 550 level where price is rejecting. And if you try to plot the Fib extinction levels, the common point between this to the common point between this to the common point between this, again the market here came all the way to this low. You can see you could have entered even short position here after seeing this kind of rejection from day VWAP. This is a weekly VWAP level, guys. And you could have easily entered short position, keeping your stop loss just and targeting all the way to swing low. You can see the market came and mitigated this swing low. The nearest swing is where you could have targeted, or you could have waited for next target all the way to this zone, the 3.68 level, where the market came all the way. This is the 3.68 level. After this 2.68 level, you could have targeted the 3.68 level, where the market came all the way to this zone, guys. So I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. Let me try to explain to you for once more, guys. This is the weekly VWAP level. Here the market is showing some sort of support, but here it faced resistance over here. The market clearly broke the structure high, retraced all the way to 100 moving average. This is the 200 moving average, took support from here and trying to head higher. And here you can see this kind of impulsive momentum where the market clearly broke the structure high. Again, it retraced, but this order block level showing some kind of value. Or if you consider this swing momentum, this is the 550 level where the market retraced here and showing rejection of price from these lower levels and this 200 moving average support as well, clearly signifying some sort of bullishness. And you can see this candle which actually broke the structure high. You could have easily entered here, expecting the market to target all the way to the swing high or the 100% move here. Or you can see the market here showing rejection of price from these levels, clearly signifying bearishness. And after this, the market retraced here, failed to make a higher high. Instead, the market broke towards the downside and made a lower low, clearly forming a chalk formation. And you can see this kind of aggressive selling. The market would have taken support from 50 levels and continue further as buying pressure. But you can see the market here failed to make a higher high here. Instead, the market was trading below this swing momentum 550 below the 550 levels of this zone. And market again aggressively broke structure towards the downside. Again, the market retraced to 0.38 level over here and came all the way to the zero point 0.5 levels of the 100 and as well as the 1.68 level and mitigated this order block. Again, the market retraced all the way to this impulsive momentum. You can consider this to be an inducement levels where the market came and mitigated this inducement level. This is the inducement level, this is the inducement level, and mitigated this fair value gap over here. And you can see how the market rejected price from these order block levels. And this is where you could have easily entered the short position and you could have targeted all the way to 2.6161 level. And the recent swing over here, the market retraced to 50 levels, but here it faced rejection from weekly VWAP level and continuation of price towards the downside. That's it, guys. That's it about the Bitcoin trade analysis. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. In case if you find my videos helpful, guys, please like, share, and comment. Share with your friends and family as well. And please leave a comment below, guys. In case if you find my videos helpful, I would love to listen from you guys. And in case if you want to keep in touch with me, Instagram is the way to go. You can message me over there. That's it, guys. Thank you.